Hi, Bill from CJ Pony Parts. Today we're going to install this Roush rocker splitter kit as well as their rear splitter kit on a 2013 Gotta Have It street car. The splitter kits are designed to match the front spoiler we already installed on the car and carry the theme down to the side of the car, just like the 427R and other special edition Roush Mustangs. The rocker splitters are going to mount to your factory rocker moldings using these extensions and the Roush supplied push pins, as well as 5 additional holes we'll have to drill and tape to make sure your splitters don't go anywhere. The rear splitter is going to mount underneath the ends of your back bumper. They do require drilling for installation. Roush provides a template as well as hardware and double stick tape to hold them on. For this installation, you'll need a jack-in jack stands or a lift, needle nose pliers, 1/4-inch ratchet, 7mm socket, scissors, tape, a drill, 1/8-inch pilot bit, 1/4-inch drill bit, rubbing alcohol, and safety glasses. Once you have your car off the ground, your first step is going to remove the factory push pins holding on your factory rocker panel. You're not going to use them with the new pieces. The rocker will stay in place by the screws on the ends. Now we're going to prepare our new rocker splitter for installation. The first thing you want to do is bend all these tape tabs over towards the edge. That way, once you have it in place and held in place by the push pins, you can slide that off and stick it to your rocker. Roush provides new push pins for installation. You don't want to push them in all the way yet. Leave about 1/8 of an inch gap so you can remove the tape once it's in place. Once we line up the tabs, we're going to start with one in the center, then move on to the 2 ends to hold it in place. Remember, don't put them all the way in, leave a little bit of a gap. Now we're going to remove our tape. You want to make sure you slide the splitter as far back as you can on the studs before you pull the tape off. Now that we have it adhered to our rocker, we're going to make all our push pins tight. Might be easier to use a screwdriver so you can get up there and put good force on the center. Once you've installed all your push pins in the factory locations, the Roush splitters have 5 additional holes that have to be drilled for additional support. You want to put some tape about 1 inch down in your drill bit to use as a stop when you're drilling. Once you finish drilling your holes, you can install your last 5 push pins. Now that we're finished our rocker splitter kit, we're going to move on to the rear splitters. The rear splitters don't use any factory hardware, but require holes to be drilled in the bottom of our bumper cover. Roush supplies a template to tell you where to drill your holes. You want to tape your template in place. Folds in the front that follows the inside body line right here, lining up with a factory hole in the back here. Once you have it in place, you can drill pilot holes in the center of each bullseye. Once you drill those, you can remove your template. You'll want to save your template to use on the other side. Now we're going to open our holes up to the proper 1/4 inch diameter. Now we're going to install the supplied J-clip fasteners. Make sure the threaded stud is pointing up. Slide it over the hole. Now we're going to prep the splitter for installation. Comes with 3M tape. You want to take the white backing off, prepare them to go onto the panel. Okay, before we put them on, we're going to use a applied adhesion promoter. Just put it on the edge from the holes back. You don't want to put it all over the entire panel. I'll put the 3M tape on between the holes. In this case, we are going to remove the tape first. And our panel is ready to install. Now we're going to install the bolts to hold it in place. You don't want to tighten them all up yet, just enough to keep it hanging in place before you push up on the tape. Once you have them in place, you push up on the panel, stick it into place with the adhesive, and then tighten down the bolts. And our installation is finished. Now we have our car back on the ground. You can see how well our new rocker and rear splitter work with our previously installed Roush front splitter. It gives our lowered Mustang an even more aggressive look. The rocker splitter should take you no more than about an hour to install. Figure about the same amount of time to do the rear splitters. You'll be back on the road in no time.